Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to create a new transaction in Paperless Pipeline. You'll log into your Paperless Pipeline. Once you're in there, you're simply going to see something to this effect. You will then go to Transactions at the top here. And then on the left side, you will see Add Transaction. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And you would go ahead and start writing the address of the property that you're going to do. So for example, 123 Anywhere Street. And once you write that, you're going to write the MLS number of whatever it might be. So I'm just writing anything there. When you go to select status, if it's a new listing, you will just go to listing. Don't worry about the active part, just listing. However, if it is a new transaction where it's under contract as a buyer or a rental, then you'll just simply go right to pending. As you can see, you have other items at the bottom. Please don't touch those. Just go right here to pending. Once you go there, if this is, for example, a buyer's property, you'll hit residential property. And then if that's the case, obviously, if it's not a listing, you're not going to worry about this button right here. This would only apply if it's a listing. In this case, because we have a purchase, we're going to go ahead and write the binding date. When was the last day that everybody signed? So we're going to use today or today as an example. And then when is it going to close? Let's say it's closing on August 22. Then we're going to go ahead. You are welcome to choose to use all these items. I definitely recommend that you do. It just gives you an additional way of having more ability to follow your transaction, but it's not required. The only required fields will be the ones that you will notate by the little asterisks or required. See, when I go to the asterisk, it tells me required. And then at the end, at the bottom here, again, if I choose to skip over that part, which again, I don't recommend you do, but we're going to go right to the assign agents right here. And that's where you're going to look yourself up. And then once you look yourself up, just are you a listing agent or a buying agent? So in this case, I would write buying, and then I would go ahead and add the transaction. I'm obviously not going to do it right now since this is not a true transaction, but I just wanted to demonstrate to you how it looks. Now, the other item that I do want to show you is that if you were to go to a transaction that's already there, you can go to the transaction itself. You will see now that you have upload docs. So if I've created that new transaction, I would go right in here and upload the documents, in this case the FMLS, the GMLS, and the listing agreement. I would go ahead and upload them. These will show unchecked at the moment because I will not have checked them yet. But once I do that, then they will show checked. As you're doing that, the very first time you upload your documents, you're not going to see a checklist on the left side. But once I go and I create the transaction, I check the transactions, then I will add a checklist, and you'll have to check your checklist throughout the process so that you know. If ever you're in a situation where you just can't upload them rather quickly or anything like that, you can go right here to the top where it says email docs and notes to this transaction, and you can simply email them there. I hope this helps, and we'll be doing a lot more about it. But have a great day.